The man accused of killing 6 people and trying to assassinate a US congresswoman has fronted court. Jared Loughner was seen for the first time since the attack as Americans across the country observed a minute's silence to honour those who died. North America correspondent Jane Cowan reports.
Smiling in his mugshot, this is the man accused of inflicting so much suffering, 22-year-old Jared Loughner. The university dropout, described as creepy by former classmates, faced court, apparently coherent and polite. Found inside his house, a scrawled note saying, "I planned ahead my assassination."
I told my mother I thought he was a serial killer the first time I saw him.
With 6 people dead, the loss is hard to fathom.
My heart is broken. My soul is wounded. I can't understand it. I don't know why.
From the capital to the crime scene in Arizona and in outer space, the shooting has cast a pall over the United States.
All of us are still grieving and in shock from the tragedy that took place.
The Congresswoman, Gabrielle Giffords, is stable and still responding to simple commands.
At this phase in the game, no change is good, and we have no change.
Aboard the International Space Station, her brother-in-law is commanding an expedition.
As I look out window, I see a very beautiful planet that seems very inviting and peaceful. Unfortunately, it is not.
For the Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, the shooting made for unwelcome common ground on a trip to the Middle East.
Congresswoman Giffords was just shot by an extremist in our country. We have the same kinds of problems.
Back home, America's conservative right wing hit back at suggestions it had whipped up hatred, possibly provoking an unstable individual.
They're desperately using every opportunity to try to convince you that somehow or another Sarah Palin is dangerous.
If convicted, Jared Loughner is likely to face the death penalty. He'll be represented by the same lawyer who represented the Oklahoma City bomber Timothy McVeigh. A strong defence and one he'll need. Jane Cowan, ABC News, Washington.